How do you boil Dungeness crab perfectly? If you have ever wondered how to boil Dungeness crab perfectly, you are in for a treat. This delicious seafood is a favorite for many, and getting it just right can make all the difference. Let's break down the steps to ensure you achieve that perfect boil. First, start with fresh, live Dungeness crabs. The flavor and texture are best when the crabs are alive. Choose crabs that are lively and heavy for their size. A good rule of thumb is to buy about 1 to 2 crabs per person, depending on their size. Next, grab a large pot. You want it to be spacious enough to hold the crabs without crowding them. Fill the pot about halfway with water. For flavor, add about 1 tablespoon of salt for every gallon of water. Some people like to add seafood boil seasoning, lemon halves, or even a splash of apple cider vinegar for extra taste and to tenderize the meat. Bring the water to a full, rolling boil. Once it is boiling, carefully add the live crabs to the pot. Be cautious, as the water temperature will drop. Wait for the water to return to a boil before you start your timer. For whole Dungeness crabs, you will want to boil them for about 12 to 15 minutes. If you have cleaned and halved crabs, reduce the time to 10 to 12 minutes. A good estimate is about 7 to 8 minutes per pound of crab, but remember to weigh the total batch, not each individual crab. It is better to slightly undercook than overcook, as overcooked crab can become tough and chewy. While the crabs are boiling, keep the pot covered to maintain heat. However, leave the lid slightly ajar to let steam escape and prevent boilovers. Avoid overcrowding the pot. If you have many crabs, it is better to cook them in batches for even cooking. To check if the crabs are done, gently pull on a leg. The meat should come out easily and feel firm yet tender. Once they are cooked, immediately transfer the crabs to an ice bath or rinse them under cold water to stop the cooking process. This also makes them easier to handle. Let the crabs cool completely before cracking them open and serving. They can be enjoyed warm or chilled. For serving, consider using clarified butter for dipping, as it complements the crab's natural sweetness beautifully. Pair your crab with sides like corn, potatoes, or sausage for a classic seafood boil experience. A few practical tips to keep in mind. Use a large, sturdy pot for safety and even cooking. Have tongs or a spider strainer ready for handling the hot crabs. Lining your table with parchment paper can make cleanup a breeze. Always prioritize food safety by handling live seafood carefully and ensuring it is cooked to the proper temperature. Boiling Dungeness crab perfectly is all about using fresh ingredients, timing, and simple seasonings. Master these basics, and you will highlight the crab's sweet, delicate flavor, making for a delightful home-cooked seafood meal.